Right, you ready?
But even my FPS
Are you sure you're
struggles.
ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm gonna start by saying, as much as people didn't want to admit it, but you was right
About what?
about everything.
What do you mean?
Maybe we shouldn't have left the block we were on.
Why?
Maybe we should have carried on being, being your neighbours. So I
Why?
woke
Why
up
is
last
that?
night, right? I woke up last night. I haven't woke up in a little while, but I woke up last night, and people were telling me, "Oh, Jack shot DB." And I was thinking, oh, hold on a minute, these two are meant to be setting examples, Turns out DB was completely leaving Jack out the loop, having meetings behind his back, making fairly big moves behind his back. Not behind his back, but just not telling him anything. And Santiago, that was like another guy in there, he was just doing loads of dumb shit, creating wars with all sorts of people, stealing cars to go do vaults with and stuff like that from other gangs. And so Jack just disagreed with a lot of it, and DB, by the sounds of it, DB just fobbed him off. Got to the point where Jack lost his shit and shot DB. So they were all cooking meth for GG. And now that's tits up as well, because the meth tables belong technically to Jack, and obviously Jack's left. And they've still got 4 meth tables in their possession, right? So I had a small discussion last night. I brought it up. I was like, "What about if we technically robbed the meth tables, but not us? You know what I mean? Like the meth tables get robbed, but they're not going to know it was by us, because I still owe you for the tables. Plus they're just sitting there. Half of them ain't got Scooby what they're doing with them. They just carry on cooking 28 grade meth for fucking GG.
Who's that?
But yeah, that's Block Boy. He's just woke up.
Oh.
So Block Boy left, right? I left. Jack left. Max left. Ezekiel left. Jack went off. He went off. So we were sitting there having a meeting about it all. And Jack was saying, oh yeah, this new guy, Colt, the boys wanted to test him, so they kidnapped him, right? They questioned him, and apparently the guy gave up everything about us, and they still brought him in.
Oh.
Yeah, so he wasn't happy about that for one as well, but yeah, it was just like a bunch of shit just all piled up. And then I realised I can't be arsed dealing with idiots.
So they kidnapped someone to see if he could join the gang, like if he was like legit. He told the kidnappers everything about the gang. And then they still invited him to the gang.
Yeah. So they shot him, and then apparently 15 minutes later he had the mask on.
Bloody hell.
Quite interesting, isn't it? So I'm not too sure what the thought process was when they done that. But yeah, loads of people weren't happy with anything. Me personally, I think Block Boy is going to go to GSF, and everyone else is just doing their thing now.
Why is Blockboy going to GSF?
Because they invited him to the street team, so I'm not too sure. I think he might. I don't know. He said he wants to do his own thing, so he might just end up doing his own thing.
Okay.
So, formally want to kindly ask if I can have my house back.
I don't really know. I don't like. I don't know. I mean, I don't really see why not. But at the same time, I need to ask other people.
Yeah, I don't want to be sleeping in an apartment down a dark alley.
So you want to move back there?
Mhm.
Who with?
Just by myself.
So where's everybody else gonna go?
Got no clue.
Oh, I'm a bit confused. So you left the turf near the mandem.
You was right. You was right. Yes.
Why was I right?
Because you said you want to leave Mandem to F to go do this. Listen, the conversation we had before we formed our little thing in Pink Cage, you was right. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, Brock, that's very obvious. So who was it that had the who was it that decided to become like whose idea was it to become like meth cookers for GG?
I think GG. So you know how so you know how they were all cooking meth for GG, right? They basically wanted, they didn't care about the grade or anything. They were just saying we need. I think they wanted 2 runs a week or a run a week or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they were obviously our lads were getting invited on the runs and making money as well. But GG basically needed a bunch of people to cook so they could do runs.
Okay. So why didn't they tell you that before you merged?
Well, to be fair, the only thing we did know before we actually merged is that they cooked for GG. No one knew the quantity, the quality, the this, the that. No one knew the ins and outs of it. Basically, they're sort of like not a GG street team, but more of a. They're very, very close. You know what I mean?
What do you mean very close? So what else did GG do for them? Was GG close with Jack, or was he close with the people that still exist in the goats?
I think GG was the closest with Jack, but they were fairly close with a few others as well. But Jack was the main, like GG middleman between us and GG.
So you went from, instead of people thinking you were affiliated with a gang, to instead of people thinking you're a Mandem Street team, you went and actually became a GG Street team.
Sort of, yeah.
Oh dear.
But it's come to my attention that I am British, so Pink Cage is not right for me.
Why?
I need to be back. I need to be back above Gold Rush, mate. See, the thing is, nowadays us Brits, we need to stick together.
What's that got to do with anything?
Status, really, innit? I'm British. I just want my old house back.
Yeah.
I miss waking up knowing that someone will be stood outside Gold Rush doing something, you know?
Why?
Nowadays, I wake up, walk down a dark alley, into the dark Pink Cage. It's dark and gloomy, no one's there.
So what you're saying is I was fully right.
I've lost everything.